Kev G with a weather overview, recapping the nor'easter from Friday. These are pictures from this morning, okay? We have this storm that is basically with us, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, and it's still affecting our weather. We had a tremendous storm here Friday, one that surprised me by its ferocity and intensity. We had winds over hurricane force on Long Island in gusts, and we had tidal flooding, and unfortunately we had loss of life. So this is from Howard Beach, Queens this morning, and this is water coming into the streets, and this is still ongoing, and there are going to be times of moderate coastal flooding, for a good while here for these shoreline communities that have vulnerabilities, extra vulnerabilities with respect to flooding. I think you're going to be dealing with issues for a good long while, and I want to show you why. We have a very, very stormy pattern developing, in my view. I don't think the Friday storm was the last of it. I think that the Friday storm is a harbinger of things to come. I really do. And it's because we have a very strong blocking pattern in the atmosphere. We have a traffic jam in the atmosphere, and that is going to prevent storms from moving very quickly, and there's going to be a bottleneck. And anytime you have a bottleneck in the atmosphere, you are asking for trouble in the eastern part of the United States, or anywhere for that matter, where the block exerts its influence. So this is where we are with the flooding, and I expect times of moderate coastal flooding to keep coming with the high tide cycles. I think that there'll be some relaxation of it as we get out of the astronomical cycle of things. But all in all, this is really not going to go away as far as the nearshore flooding is concerned. When we take a look at tropical tidbits, you can see what I mean with all this. I want to try to, emphasize everything. And I think a picture speaks 1,000 words. Here we are. This is what the model sees on Tuesday, Monday night into Tuesday, all the way out in the Atlantic. That's the storm that hit us on Friday. I mean, it has moved. It's basically like 200, 300 miles off of our coastline, and it's still there. And it is still a very powerful entity as it sits and spins. It cannot move from basically where it is right now. Now, meanwhile, off to our west, as that's all going on, we have a storm that's going to develop out of the Gulf, and low pressure is going to move also out of the Midwest. And these two are going to combine along the eastern seaboard Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday night, and I think that we are going to have a period of heavy snow along the coast even for Wednesday night into Thursday, because this storm is going to wrap up just in time to give the area some accumulating snow. I don't exactly know how much, but I would plan on snow for Wednesday night into Thursday with this next storm. And it slowly moves away because of the blocking pattern. And then as we go through time, eventually the two storms leave. But by next Monday, around March 12th, another significant winter storm is going to develop along the eastern seaboard. And we're going to have to watch and see where this storm eventually goes. Does it scoot off to the south, or does it come up? This model would have you believe that it comes up. But more significant impacts to the coast are likely. I think we have at least two more storms to get through in the forecast period in the next 7 to 10 days. And any one of these storms could produce surprises. When you have a blocking pattern like this, there's going to be surprises along the way. So this is Weather Underground. Temperatures at or slightly below normal for the first part of the period, but then we kind of come to near normal temperatures towards the end. But I wouldn't trust this too much because of the blocking pattern, and you're going to have a lot of variability. So we have two storm threats coming. We have residual coastal flooding from the storm that we had on Friday, and a very active pattern to start March for the tri-state area.